when we're right at the beginning, whether that's a new career, a hobby, an activity, or something we're trying to learn. Inevitably, we look at the people at the top of their game and wonder how it's possible that they achieved such greatness. It seems practically impossible as we gaze at these icons to understand how someone could ever reach such dizzying heights in that field. We tell ourselves, well, surely that person was born with that talent. They were born with that ability. Surely it's not something that can be achieved. It must be divinely gifted. With trading and investing, this seems to be amplified even more because the markets can be brutal and it can feel like you're just not getting it right time and time again. And yet, you look at the people who have achieved what you want to achieve and they're enjoying the fruits of their labor. And there seems to be this huge gulf between the ordinary people and those who finally made it. But the truth is this, they all had to start somewhere.
Gave me a book on technical analysis of stock trends by McGee and Edwards. Tell me, read that. I read it. Go home, read it again. I read it. Go home, read it again. I read it. He goes, you're ready to trade.
They were all amateurs once.
I spent a lot of time at Baker Library just trying to learn about finance.
They all had their struggles and their mistakes.
I had two phenomenal learning periods where I lost everything. Like I had $10,000 and went down to zero. And then I made back like $20,000 and then went down to zero. And I remember...
Are you just using these low numbers so we can understand?
No. This is when you're 22 years of age and it's 1978 or 9. That's just, you know, a gargantuan amount of money.
I've made lots of mistakes, Dave. That's part of the game. I mean, there is no way in the investment business, somebody says to you they never made a mistake, you know, check them out.
They all had their moments where they felt overwhelmed.
I had to let go people who I love. This is 8 years after I started Bridgewater.
Wow.
I was so broke that I had to borrow $4,000 from my dad in order to pay for my family bills.
They had the same doubters and critics that you're going to see on your way as well.
And I remember my father coming to me on the third time and said, you've got to get in something safe like real estate.
Exactly. London.
I said, no, I'm going to stick with this.
When I got out of the University of Nebraska, I applied to Harvard Business School. They told me I was to get interviewed in a place near Chicago. I got there, and he interviewed me for about 10 minutes. And he said, forget it, you're not going to Harvard.
They had the times when everything felt like it was going wrong, and they just couldn't get anything right, and they thought to themselves, maybe enough is enough.
You know, one day you walk in and you think you're a genius. Oh, my positions are in my way. Look, and the next day you walk in and they're against you and you feel you're a dope. How could I have done what I did and so on?
But the difference, the thing that really separated the greats from the goods, the greats from the not so greats, and the people that gave up at the first obstacle, the difference is that they were able to embrace the failures and learn. If anyone told you that this was going to be easy, they were just being kind to you. Nothing with such great rewards, nothing with such self-fulfillment, nothing with such great potential comes without a struggle, without passion, and without the need for pure dedication. So yes, it's going to keep being tough, but the blueprint has been laid out for you. Others have done what you're trying to do, and you can do it too. There will always be people telling you that you haven't got what it takes to succeed in this, that, or something else. But just make sure that those naysayers don't include you. Brush yourself off, embrace your failures, learn from your mistakes, and don't accept defeat. You've got this. Now let's get to work.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What's happening? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to a new stream. Wednesday, 5th of April already, 2023. We're heading in towards, or we're already in quarter 2 of 2023 right now. We're seeing a massive difference in the price chart. The markets are thriving. The volume is back. And we're seeing a lot of beautiful setups right now at this particular moment. We crushed it yesterday. We crushed it today with one of our top tier traders in the community. Also in the London session. We are absolutely back and crushing it right now. So the goal today, I mean, the same as usual. We just need to get some trades going. We need to look at the market. We need to absolutely smash it and make some money. What do you guys think about that? If you guys like that, please smash a 1 in the chat right now. Let's get it going. Absolutely amazing. Gonna start out with saying, first of all, that I appreciate all of you guys. It was a long ride. We've been working very, very hard behind the scenes as well. Every single day we are making sure that we are absent, or we are here making history, all right? Teaching you how to trade, or at least improve by leading, of course, by example here. This is what we want to do here. We have and building out a beautiful team right now of traders in our community. Thomas is one of them. We only have winners in our team right now. We're only gonna make it better over time. So let's get going, guys. Looking forward to kick off the stream with you guys right now. We have some news coming. All right, we have some important news coming very, very soon here. If we look at the overall market today, we have the ADP, yeah, non-farm employment change, and the ICM manufacturing. The non-farm employment is right now in literally 1 minute right here. All right, super important. We want to make sure that we are ready for that. As you guys can see, we are literally starting in around. It should be anytime soon, or is it a delayed? Is it a delay? Let me confirm this with you guys real quick. It should be already here. It should be already here. All right, okay, 1 minute to go. ADP, non-farm employment change, and then the ICM non-manufacturing as well here. Let's get it going right now. Let's keep going, keep building. By looking first at gold. Gold had a massive impulse, as you guys know, yesterday. Okay, it's still relatively stable here, but the question is today, what is the dollar gonna do? We are at crucial support right now on a, just horizontal level that you guys can see here. We have been tapping into that zone already a couple times right here. 1, 2, 3 times. We are at it again. Question is, are we going to hold here this time? And are we going to look for a beautiful expansion? A nice area of demand where we can bounce from, so we can actually start looking for entries related to the dollar, like the EURUSD. Some dollar pairs that are very, very interesting right now at this particular moment. We're going to find out in less than 1 minute what the first news is going to bring us. Then in 2 hours from now, we have the ICM non-manufacturing PMI, which is also quite important as well. So we want to be fully prepared. Once this is done, we'll probably be already in a couple of trades right now. I'm also looking at the euro against the Australian dollar. Okay, this can happen any given moment right now. I will set a limit order probably after the news straight away. Okay, for the euro against the Australian dollar. The reason why I'm looking at this right now is because of the euro losing its strength. Okay, getting rejected at this specific moment, creating a lower low right now, tempted, looking a little bit weaker, whereas the Australian dollar had, or pretty much came down beforehand. But if you look on the daily level, okay, we are now actually in a nice still recovery end here. I do expect some more upside potential, even though we're now coming down a little bit as well here. However, the euro is not looking good. Depending on the dollar news, we know more about what the euro is going to do. Okay, so this is the outcome right now. Let's see what we have. We have negative news here, coming out negatively with the ADP. Non-farm employment. Let's see how it affects the dollar. Dollar is coming down straight away. Very important. That's why we wait for the news first to see what's happening going on. What a reaction. What a reaction here for the dollar. Coming down again. Listen, guys. Listen. Once the non-farm employment change is coming, or the non-farm payrolls, we might see a flip. We might still see a flip, all right? Right here. Go. Gold took off again. Is that the case? Is gold taking off again? How? That's interesting right here. Yes, sir, we did it again. Dollar is getting weaker. Gold is going up. Very, very interesting right now. Massive pump, massive move again. We held in this area of the month here, and we're pumping again here. Personally, this is not where I want to go long at, especially not after a major pump here. You know, tons of liquidity building underneath here. I want to be very careful with these type of setups right now. So I would definitely never long the gold from my perspective, even though it's going up at this particular moment here. But hey, let's see how the dollar reacts, how the dollar responds here. Okay, we had the first impulse right now. Let's see how we can react. We're already getting, you know, some buyers already stepping in at this particular moment. Yeah, this is a great time to wait, observe the market a little bit for a couple minutes, to look at a couple of setups here as well, and to then from there start trading as always. Okay, so we tapped into this candle structure here. I think it's on the 2-minute chart. Let's see what we have. Yes, it should be the 2-minute, 3-minute chart. All right, 3-minute candle structure right here. We tapped into this area of the month beautifully. After that, we saw an immediate impulse right now. Yeah, volume is doing well, guys. Also during the London session, very good volume, very good to trade overall. Hopefully we can stick with this volume right now. We have some more news coming though. We have some more news coming in about 2 hours from now. So let's observe the dollar and let's see how we can get sorted right now. You see still that the euro, the Australian dollar actually came down here and then came up quickly. So let's be patient. Let's be patient and wait here. I personally have more, and I need to confirm this right now with the euro especially. Let's have a look at the euro right here. The yen, of course, again bullish. We saw that flip like we discussed here. If you guys want to have more information about your more the macro expectations for the week, I highly recommend you to join our Discord. All right, where you can find our weekly analysis every single week. We make a video. This was a 26-minute video talking about the macros of potentially the outcome of the week here. So far, the yen has been doing that exact, massively going up here, reversing. A lot of potential for the yen. A lot of trade opportunities for pairs like GJ. You know, the euro against the yen, that type of stuff as well. Could be an interesting flip. So yes, the euro is coming down. Euro Australian dollar came down. It's actually now ranging. It's not looking particularly strong whatsoever here. I might look for a limit order anytime soon here. Tapping into the zone already right now. I can see it right here. A lot of buyers stepped in here at that particular moment though. That's the only thing I'm like, okay, let's be patient a little bit. Let's see how the dollar reacts. The dollar is already coming down to fill up that wick. But first, before we continue, guys, as always, let's have a little sneak peek here. What do we have in the building right now? Let's see what we have. Beautiful, beautiful. My man Johnny, what's happening? Ovidio, yeah, what's up? Eldar, my man, what's happening? Back in the game as well. Phil is back. Ardit is back. Mitko, AJ, Video Guy, Frank, AM Elmer, La Donna, Sirius, Peter, Diogo Fernandez, what's happening, my man? Caesar Alves, man. Hope you're doing well. Troyden, let's get it. Rafael Bram. Kingslayer, Dalton, my man. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Swan, Willen, Harish, Bjorn. Yes. Checking in from Jamaica. Nice, brother. Amazing, amazing, amazing. All right. Beautiful, beautiful community. We're growing at such a rapid pace here. Absolutely amazing. Enjoying every single day. It never gets boring. It never ever gets boring. Trading with you guys. All right. Okay, the dollar is back, coming down hard here. Yeah, we had obviously some liquidity built up here very clearly. Look at that. Yeah, we took that out very quickly. The question is, are we going to bounce from that same zone, or are we going to come down, see lower targets from there? It's both possible. Both is still possible. The dollar is very, very weak, or at least, you know, it's showing a lot of, it has a lot of FUD right now. A lot of countries are against the dollar, are opening up, saying that you should step out of the dollar right now. It could be a warning. It could be a warning. At the same time, you know, we have to also understand that things are not going like that straight away. It will not happen without a fight, okay? So I highly doubt it. The dollar seeing, you know, completely, you know, getting wrecked at this particular moment, you know, coming down forever. I do believe that we're going to see at least a little pullback still before potentially making a further move to the downside. Okay, the question is when. It's all about timing. And this is where then the patience comes into play here, and this is what the technical analysis can explain us right now, what's going on. So far, no signs of a retracement or any reversal yet. Let's go. So yesterday we traded the S&P 500. We traded oil. All right, oil came back up. S&P came down massively here. Massive reaction to the downside after that point where we shorted from. Right here. Maybe some of you guys still had a position open. If so, massive reaction from that moment. Look at that reaction overall. For now, my suggestion is to wait a little bit longer to see, you know, to give us a little bit more clear structure, to then potentially look for a new entry for the indices right here, especially the S&P 500. The US30 similar, and the Nasdaq, of course, also relatively similar as well here. Okay, in regards to the oil price is already, you know, coming down again. We came up. All right, we came down, we came up, we saw that rejection, and now we can clearly see that we're getting rejected again by this point right here. Not looking particularly strong at this particular moment. So we might pull off a new trade later for the US oil to see if there is some more opportunity here. I'm gonna set an alert here. Let me set it now. We're gonna make money today, Lorenzo, question mark. If I could look into the future, then I would say yes. As always, what we always do, we look at a couple of setups first. Let's remove some scammers right here from the chat. Thank you very much. Right, guys, hi Lorenzo, you reply me in Discord for the V2. Remember, I just realized my bank card has deducted 3 times for the purchase. Oh my, a message. All right, okay, open a ticket in customer support, and we'll see if it came in or not. We'll have a look at it. So yes, we look at a couple of setups, and then based on that, we just, you know, put these setups down and we wait for it to play out, and then we can execute and wait again for the outcome. All right. So a couple things that I would look at are the euro pairs. The euro pairs are, in my opinion, ready for some downside potential here. I've been looking at the euro pairs now for a while, and I think that we're reaching, you know, that stage where we can come down, and we start coming down a little bit. I think a lot of big institutions made a lot of money over, you know, any particular euro. Pretty much all the euro pairs over the last couple of weeks, months. And I think right now it's time to sell these off a little bit here. So yeah, the euro. What pairs are nice? Euro Japanese yen is already coming down hard, of course. Obviously here, it's pretty significant already. So we're looking at euro pairs that have the potential to still come down. And I think that the euro against the Australian dollar is still looking the cleanest. However, we might gonna see one more pullback before making that actual move here. So gonna be a little bit patient here. Nico says, Lorenzo, I'm really excited about crypto weekends as I do not have much time during the week. Sounds like a really great approach to make some money on the weekends. Yes, that's exactly what we're gonna do. We will trade crypto in the weekend. Every weekend from now on. Absolutely. Live crypto trading. A completely different ball game. Yes, the event will be listed today, probably later today or tomorrow. So you guys know exactly when we are going live as well. And what time. Alright, USD cut. Super good, solid, strong rejection to the downside as well here. What is the difference between trade crypto and Forex? Well, the money flow. That's the best answer I can give you here. You know, there are a lot of other metrics you need to look at. Other particular charts you need to look at in order to understand where the money is going to. We are not going to look at one particular chart and that's it here, okay? Because then you will lose as a trader in crypto, in my opinion. You need to have an overview of what's happening in the overall market of cryptocurrencies. That will give you the advantage. Why the approach of trading crypto is different? Well, it's the same. It's a similar strategy. Okay, yet it's different. It's hard to explain you right now unless I can actually take my time to explain you all the details here. So the first stream this weekend is the most important because I'm going to explain the strategy. I'm going to explain exactly how I trade. I'm going to come with proof of my history, my trade history as well. And we're going to go through it so you guys understand how to trade it. If you guys have never traded on futures markets, I'm going to explain how to do that. How to set things up, and then we can actually start with the analysis and actual live execution of trades. We are gonna shock the industry there. All right, let me know what you guys are looking at right now. Also, let's go over a couple of charts with you guys together, and then in the next couple of minutes after that we will pretty much wait for our setups to play out, and then execute wherever needed. Sunny says, when there is a boom in crypto, all the gurus will appear. Exactly, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Well, there are a couple of very legit guys, I have to say, in crypto. But there are a lot of gurus indeed. However, I bet them all. Let's do a competition. Let's trade live. Let's trade live on stream. Let's see if somebody in that industry is willing to take the challenge. Krista says GJ short or long. We'll have a look at it indeed. GJ short or long. Okay, I'll have a look at GJ indeed. Yeah, we have been coming down beautifully here. We are looking weak overall. If you look on the 4 hour, we're gonna come down. We're gonna come down. We're not looking strong at all here. We have been tapping into that beautiful zone there. Overall. Solid rejection. On the 3 hour chart we created, or on the 1 hour chart we created a low that we had to create here. That's this low. We have been breaking that low. This is on the 1 hour chart, so it's a significant break of structure right there. However, this could indicate more of a semi, an intraday trade here. Okay, because if we're going to use a strategy which is possible on the 1 hour, it works on every time frame. We just need to hold our overall setup a little bit longer if you want to do the same thing here. Okay, that means that we would short from there, we would take it down, and the yen needs to give us that confirmation to do so. When looking at the Japanese yen, when looking at the yen right now, we are still coming up. We're still expanding here. The moment the second quarter of the year started, guys, we went up. The moment we started, we went up. That's how interesting, how important it is to pay very close attention towards a quarterly close of a market. Lorenzo, I can't understand how you mark your point of interest. Okay. So simply supply and demand and market structure. So let's say we have this high right here. Okay. Then I look at the 5 minute, like which low created that high? Which low created that impulse right there? Well, if you look at it, this low, okay, that particular low right there created that impulse we're looking for. This is that high we created, okay? So if this high then breaks that low, we might see the most resistance happening right there, okay? Creating, people call this a change of character right here, to the downside. To then either come back up towards some of these levels here. There are two ways you can take it. You can take it from an area of supply or demand if it aligns here with other indices, if you have that confirmation. And you take it down, this could be a point of interest. Sometimes, depending on the market, whenever I enter, sometimes it would be from this level already, when the risk reward is good enough. Right now, the expansion is a little bit too big. The gap is a little bit, too big as well. I was looking into this reaction. However, I do believe that there is a slight chance we can come up here first to see if we can then come down from there. Create some sort of double top structure right here in reverse. So yeah, two different point of interest, but it all depends on the risk to reward. If it makes sense, if there is not too much imbalance above our entry, rather than look for entries of supply here to look fun, in order to make sure that yeah, it makes sense here. Dollar is still coming down. Okay, coming towards this level right now. I think it's a game over for the dollar for today in regards to the bias here. All right, we could always maybe bounce from this particular level. We have been doing this already once before. So let's see how we respond to this level right here. Is it safe to take GJ sells? Well, I think it could be safe. Looking at the overall market, we still have a lot of ground to cover, I have to say here. Especially when you look at the yen. I feel that we are not done yet. We have that gap here. I think there is definitely possibility here. The only thing that you need to focus on here is on the time frame itself. So, my opinion is that you look for a more of an intraday trade here. Okay. That means I would look more for a long here, a retest of that initial low. Stop loss above that previous high, and you target the lows right here. Coming back to somewhat this level, I need to make sure it makes sense to come back towards these particular levels right here. Yeah, somewhat this range. Yeah, somewhat that level there. I mean, this could be a great trade. However, this is more of an intraday trade here. To the downside here. For you will able to hold this for a couple of days. So that's definitely something that you can look at, in my opinion. We are on the streams looking for more lower time frame setups. 5-minute setups, preferably. 15-minute is kind of the max we're looking for. To enter here. But yeah, no, absolutely has a lot of potential. I do believe that the yen can keep going up here after the massive decrease we have seen over a very, very long period of time. We saw an impulse, we see the retracement, and now we're looking for the second impulse to the upside. This is the perfect example here. Coming down, tapping up, coming down, creating a new high, taking out all these equal highs that we have built here. And these are triple highs we have right there. So I think there is a lot of potential here for the yen coming up, which will then dominate indeed the British pound against the yen. Therefore, you can take a short on GJ, in my opinion. Hold it a little bit longer. Okay. Anything else we're looking at right now? Let's have a look here. Let's go back to the 10-minute, 15-minute chart first. GU, okay, let's have a look at GU here. What should be the lot size of my account is $100 if I trade. If my account says $100 if I trade GJ, use a lot size calculator, and you decide how much risk you want to take. I don't know your financial situation here. It depends how much money you have, but when you have a $100 account, my suggestion is to not really think about money yet, and to not think about making a lot of money yet. All right, GJ is coming up pretty strong here, so this looks like a great sign overall. We can start looking for longs with this reaction here. By the way, who wants to be a moderator right now? Okay. Oh, we have a moderator right now. Okay. All right, I'll add you, Frank, right here as well. There we go. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Euro in resistance right here on the lower time frame. If we create a lower low here, I will be interested. I think this is a fantastic start right now. If the euro decides to come down, then it will be then it's definitely showing some potential. I think there is some potential here with the euro. The euro has been pumping a little bit right now. The British pound is looking better, looking way stronger at the moment still than what the euro at the moment is doing. If the euro is coming down here, we might see a nice short here for the euro GBP. We have been building a tremendous amount of liquidity right now to the downside right here. When looking at the 1 hour chart as well, we see that we have a massive amount of liquidity also built up here and a massive gap underneath. Massive imbalance right there, as you guys can see here. We have already got rejected on the 1 hour beforehand. Okay, so this is already showing us that we could potentially come down right now. There we go, we're already making a move. Euro filled up that gap. Let's see if the euro can fill up the gap completely here. I would see the euro coming down right there. We might look for a small scalp here actually, followed by the euro against the Australian dollar. They're both pretty legit in my opinion right now. Just want to see So what do I want to see here? I want to see actually the Euro Australian dollar coming up, coming down, then trade. For the Euro GBP right now, I think there is potential. It's 8:40 right now. That means in 4 minutes we have a 5-minute candle closure. We came back up all the way. Now this is a beautiful candle structure right there. This is what you want to see. So we might look for trade setups and we target lows here. 1 minute closure is right now. Let's see that's a possibility. Let's be patient. Paulo says, ciao Lorenzo, do you think that USA is able to bring inflation rate to the target between 2 and 3%? And if that happens, we could watch out dollar coming down in the long term this year. I do believe that that's what they that's what they want, but I think what they're creating right now is permanent inflation, which you know runs into a massive disaster due to the fact that if you look at what they have printed in the last month, which is $300 billion, you know, it's not really helping the inflation a lot whatsoever. So I highly doubt, to answer your question, that they can take that they can actually bring it down to 2 or 3% here. Highly doubt it. They've been trying to get, you know, $95 billion out of the market. Yet they have done that for a couple months. Everything seemed better, and then boom, they printed another 300 billion, just like that. Let's see how this 5-minute candle closes here. Why were they printing that much money? Well, we had a banking crisis here. I think they printed that money to buy out a bank or to bail out a bank. Credit Suisse, for example. One minute for a 5-minute candle closure right there. All right, closed our candle barely underneath that level. Barely underneath that level. So a lot of buyers stepping in. This is why these 5-minute candles are so important, because you will see exactly. You see it exactly happening right here. You see that the last minute of a 5-minute candle is usually the candle where you see that that massive volume coming in here. 5-minute candles, 15-minute candles. I like what the euro is doing. The euro is reaching in, is coming into that zone right now. We're seeing that initial reaction here. Dollar is in that support level. That's not going to help the euro as well. Let's see what we let's see what we can do. Let's see where the euro is trading dollars at. The euro is trading dollars also not there yet. It's also not looking weak. They're all ranging a little bit here. Alright, we're gonna set a limit order. 5-minute candle closure. Next is in 3 minutes. 3-minute candle closure. Just 1 minute right here. We close like that. We will have a solid candle structure here for us to close. What period do you go position? I do not understand your question. What period do I go position? Do I go in position? When the euro index is showing me that that confirmation. I'll let you guys know when I enter. There we go. We're gonna go now fast now. Oh, wrong candle. Sell limit placed. All right, let's go to the next trade setup straight away, which is the VIX. I want to look at the VIX right now. One minute, do you always have your entries? No, 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute. It depends on the market structure. Okay, Japanese yen forming a nice hammer. We haven't seen this one in a while. Our candle closes is in 10 minutes from now on the yen here. We have been coming up significantly. We have been coming up to fill up that gap here as well. We are now entering a new range. If you look on the 30 minute, you see more clearly what I'm talking about. So we are now reaching that zone after that massive expansion of the last 2 days. We are now back in that level. We are now tapping into that zone. And we created a lower low internally here on the yen. So a couple of weaknesses I want to see here. If the yen is finally making a short-term pullback, which is definitely possible after such a massive expansion, okay, then we could take advantage of this if we're taking a look for a short-term trade here. And my man, good morning, my friend. Good morning. Hope you're doing well.
Thomas A. Edison, the inventor of the phonograph, has never before permitted his voice to be recorded for the public.
Can you see your entry? Yes. Should be triggered in it any given moment here. I guess. What? Did you guys saw that? I have not seen this in a very long time here. Regardless, stop loss is above that high. Overall, nothing really, not really to worry about in my opinion here. The euro is not particularly looking strong at the moment right now. The dollar is holding above this zone still. So for me, that's completely fine. But I think you guys saw the same thing right there. How I got triggered in was very not cool. I think you guys saw it, right? It was very weird here. Wow. CEO says, good morning, love your content from India. Thank you, my man. Appreciate it. Done. Gee, that was the fastest trade. Wow. That was the fastest loss, I think, in this stream. In this year. Boom. Added straight away in. Oh, not 414. 41. 43 for 14. 122 or 41 losses. Boom. Okay, let's reset her a little bit. That was the craziest. First of all, the way I got triggered into my position also. Like this is not normally like I entered position with 50% drawdown. RIP. Yep. That's it. Next trade. I'm gonna be patient with the euro against the British pound here. Okay, dollar is in support, so dollar is in demand. I can better say at the moment. Let's see how we react on the lower time frame. Your broker wanted to know. I have to say, Owanda is relatively good broker, so I don't think. But hey, this was pretty nuts indeed. Let's see if the dollar can actually bounce by breaking internally that high. So far, it's still looking extremely weak. You know, definitely want to see highs getting broken. 104.593 is the best way I look at it. Then I will definitely look at the well. Potentially, let me look at the currency indices right now. Let's look at the Canadian dollar. There we go. That's one, that's two. Okay, I'm gonna set an alert on the Canadian dollar. Anthony says the next one should win. Yes, sir. Yeah, no, for sure. No, we lose sometimes. That's part of the game. But hi Lorenzo, very soon we'll have a nice potential gold trade. Now price is inefficient. Let's have a look at the at gold indeed. Let's have a little sneak peek right there. At this particular moment, we're looking extremely strong still for gold. Nothing to see right now. We are making new internal highs. It's currently at 2031. Which is quite intense right now. You see that even silver is not even joining gold in this train. You see that silver is actually getting rejected already by that high. All right, an important strong high right there. So we need to make sure that we keep a close eye on the silver as well. I know not many of you guys trade silver, but it has been extremely profitable over the last couple of weeks, especially. GRKY says Swiss franc against Japanese yen looks good for shorts. Yeah, I do like what I see indeed. I do like what I see. The yen has been, of course, very strong, and the Swiss franc has been also moving very strong here. Yet the Swiss franc is stagnating a little bit right now. We have created that low, put it that high. This is indeed looking good. If you zoom out as well, there's a bunch more liquidity there to be taken. This looks everything except bullish right now here. We need to confirm that the yen is still looking to come up. We are now at some sort of resistance right here. So let's look at the yen first. Market says, Lorenzo, do you trade stocks? What do you think about your strategy on stocks, especially on Tesla, and what's the difference between stocks and Forex? So for stocks, you need to have a lot more information about that particular company you're investing in, like earnings reports, quarterly closures, potential news. You need to know some stuff there in order to be a little bit more up to date with the fundamentals of each particular stock you're investing in. Nonetheless, from a technical standpoint, you can leverage the same concept, in my opinion. All right, the yen is right now is starting to face a little bit more weakness at the moment as well. And the Swiss franc itself, let me look at the Swiss franc itself here. Guys, for the people that don't know, I will share a link with you right now. Okay. There we go. You can add these in. You can look pretty much at the strength of each particular currency. And based on that, you can potentially increase your probability overall. Okay, we're gonna be patient. We're gonna stay out of the Swiss franc against the yen for now. It looked like a solid trade. However, looking at both opportunities here, you see the Swiss franc making moves, Japanese yen struggling a little bit at the moment. So a short on the Swiss franc against the yen is not really what we're looking for at the moment here. What crypto wallet do you recommend? I personally put my crypto. I have a ledger. Okay, so if I would invest crypto and I would store it, I would store it cold, and then I just put it on an exchange if I want to trade it. That's pretty much it. No particular wallet or online wallet I use or whatsoever. Either cold storage or an exchange. Christian says, I'm still an EJ. Yes. Yeah. All right, let's see if the yen can break this low. We might see a little turnaround here for the yen, which is pretty normal if you had such a massive impulse here to the upside. Okay, so which currency right now is the strongest? Let's have a look real quick. We have the British pound not looking particularly strong at the moment here. Australian dollar not looking strong. Canadian dollar is still holding relatively well. What about Canadian dollar, Japanese yen? Massive impulse to the downside. Internal higher high. Massive imbalance above there. Beautiful range. If you look on the 15-minute, let's see how far we came down. Avinash Lorenzo, I'm asking for US dollar Japanese yen from last day. I'm stuck in a hedge position with a loss of $200. Please guide me. Let me know where your entry was. I need more information. If you want, you can share a screenshot of your setup in Discord. And then let me know once you have done it. Then we can have a look at it. Dollar continues its way down. Failed to break that high. Is that the case here? Yes, it is. Failed to break that high now. At the moment. Still looking very weak. Are you a trend dealer? I don't know what trend dealer is, but I think are you a trend trader, I guess. How many positions per day? It really depends on the market. It's really hard to say or tell you how many trades we take. When we have like a good day on stream, like 2 or 3 trades, roundabout. But it really depends on the market. For example, the London session, the volume was perfect, very clean. During the London session today, really liked it. London is actually good again since a very, very long time. Yesterday as well, which is great to see here. How would you best describe your strategy in 1 sentence? I'm not sure if I can do it in 1 sentence, but well, maybe. So it would be supply and demand, correlation, hybrid scalping strategy. We've done already almost over 200 trades live. Time flies. Time flies. Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to set an alert here. Very curious to what the yen will do here right now. Overall still looking good. How fast do you withdraw a hit? Like 1 day. Like 1 or 2 days max. 1 day usually. How can I join you for London strategy? Well, we have our top tier trader right now trading. He's crushing it as in the London session right now. When the volume is good, it's perfect. We use the same strategy at the moment as what we're using here in the New York session. You can join us in Discord. There's more information there. Discord invite invalidated. Invalid. How can we join? Maybe look at which one do you link, and the link is in the description as well. So maybe it's in the description. Maybe that one is working. Sometimes people that get the notification for some reason, I have no idea why that is. Very, very strange. All right, try the one in the chat. Let's see. Let's see what we have. A lot of celebration to do here. 8,232 members right now in the community. Absolutely amazing. All right, here we go. Another link. Tried to join yesterday, but wouldn't let me. Very, very strange. A lot of people are joining. I have no idea why it is. For some people it works. For some people it doesn't work. Very, very strange. Let me see if I can edit it right now. There we go. Very, very strange. There we go. Almost done, almost done. There we go. Okay, so we have been winning for the last 4 or 5 streams, except today we just had our first loss in 4 or 5 days. A quick one as well, the fastest loss of the year. So, part of the game, and there we go. The euro against the British pound is coming down here. Okay, we're coming down right now. Structure is telling us the same right now. So we saw a higher high. We see a lower low. There is a bunch of liquidity underneath. There is now a better, a more reasonable area of supply that can help us out here. So we might pull it off again. We might put it off again here. Because my bias is still actually the same. So that's quite interesting overall. There we go. Let's look at the euro one more time. Look at the British pound especially right now. still we came down massively here. We had that gap. We're not looking not particularly strong. We have created higher high. We have been holding in this high right here. We saw that massive drop. That was the impulse that we had. Now we're starting to consolidate here. We need to break above this level first. We need to break above that high. The euro is weak. We know this right now. At the moment, the euro is showing more weakness. So that's not the the situation here. We know that the euro is on the weaker side. We saw that rejection here. And we're coming down. We're reaching towards this level right here. All right, around about this particular zone. So the euro weak. The British pound need to break that high. We had that massive come down here. We broke through that initial zone that we had there right now. So now it seems that we're going to try to push up again, which is going to push down the euro against the British pound again, giving us a second chance here. In my opinion, this is a reasonable low, though, to take into consideration. You see this low right here that put in that high right now. It's a reasonable low. We have that zone in the middle as well. So we might put it off a second time right here. Because the target itself, you know, it's quite interesting overall here. All right, we have this level right there. We already should be already take profit already on break even. We should already have some money taken out of the market. So yeah, we might put it off the second time here. Do you trade only New York session? Usually yes. Usually I do. Usually I do trade only New York session indeed, yeah. That's a big stop loss. Well, it's 6 pips. I don't know if it's big. I don't really look at bips as well, by the way. Look at the risk to reward here. Lorenzo, what do you think about GU? Might be a sell option on the 5 minute. Let's have a look here. All right, we have this one. We keep a close eye on this one right now. Candle closure on the 50 minute is in 1 minute right now, so we need to wait and see how we can close this particular candle above that zone or underneath that level right here. Keeping a very close eye on both pairs, the British pound and the euro. You might think, why I'm looking at lines? What is the reason? Well, it gives me a very good understanding of the structure of the market itself here. Because if you start looking at this chart right there, or even worse, this chart right here, it might be a bit confusing here. So yeah, I tend to look at lows, particular crucial lows or highs, and then I look at the reaction of a lower high and the higher high, higher low, lower low, lower high scenario. And then based on that, I really clearly understand, okay, this is what's currently happening right now with the strength of that particular currency. That's why I recommend everyone to sometimes have a look at it, because it can really be beneficial. Look at the charts, understanding what each particular currency is showing you individually. Okay, not a pair, but a currency. This is a pair. We know we do not lose lines usually for, you know, for pairs and stuff. Itself, keeping a close eye on it, waiting for that closure underneath that level here, particularly 5 minutes. So let's go to GU indeed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dollar is recovering. Dollar is making a recovery right now. There we go. We're still above that level. Yeah, Andrew says, Lorenzo, gold is blowing so much. I've blown 2 accounts at Saxo Bank. Okay, yeah. That's usually the problem when people are so excited about you know, massive expansions and stuff. It triggers to enter. People get FOMO and they enter a trade. I'm not sure if it happened to you, my friend. Don't get me wrong, but in general, you need to be careful. I do not get excited from big movements, personally, if I'm not in that trade here. I'm like, okay, done. Next trade. So what I want to see is, okay, yes, I want to see it breaking below. You know, there is a lot of liquidity built up right now. We might see one more initial push up. That's what I would love to see, actually. Take out that liquidity above right here. So yeah, I think that has priority, to be honest. Coming up, coming down. Breaking low, selling from there. That'll be that scenario. Dollar also at equal lows right now. However, we are tapping from a 15-minute zone. So let's take it out first. That would be nice. Gentlemen, Lorenzo, Corrado's excited, can't control my emotion. Yeah, that's a lesson, man. You learn this along the way. You learn this along the way. It will not happen. It will not happen. After you got wrecked a couple times, you learn to not do it anymore. Yes, that's actually very nice, Thomas. I really like it. Really like it. However, if the if GU comes down right now at the moment, or if we take out these highs and we reverse and we create a lower low, I would definitely still enter a position here. So if you would go up, come down and break it, I would definitely do so. If you go up and we continue up, then we might indeed look for entries around this level right here. Yeah, completely. Okay, dollar broke the first internal high. Important high here. There we go. We're breaking lows. We're coming also to the Australian dollar. We are not done yet. Now this is looking good as well. Looking better. Yeah, Australian dollar against US dollar is looking solid here. If the dollar does what it does here, coming back towards this level. If the EURUSD breaks the lows of the A session and retest it, I think I am gonna go to a short. Yeah, something in that manner indeed. especially if the dollar pulls back and creates a new higher high. We might see the Australian dollar coming down here. We had a beautiful run up here. This might be a nice moment here. We have our 5-minute candle closure closing in around 2 minutes. A 3-minute candle closure is closing in around 1 minute and 40 seconds here. Let's look at the Australian dollar against the US dollar. GU broke, yeah. Okay, GU is I'm already going for the Australian dollar right now. GU has so much liquidity above here. We know that the British pound is still holding above this level. At the moment, we are coming down. I can tell you for a fact that the Australian dollar is also pretty weak at the moment here. Doing the same thing. So all the pairs coming down. Australian dollar, British pound, euro, dollar coming up. Euro Australian dollar is something I'm looking for right now. Wait for news before entry, but we have around 40 more minutes, so we might be able to enter here and look for potential setup. Dollar has creating or breaking 2 lows right now, potentially already, which is a great sign here. 2 important lows, okay. It's a good sign. It's a good sign, showing some more strength finally, okay. After tapping into that zone already a couple times right here. So yeah. We might reverse back down, you know, during the news. Who knows? But we might be able to get in, secure ourselves, and get into a trade, and then look from there. Does dollar have a triple bottom? If you look on the 15-minute, you could see that we have actually a lot of liquidity underneath, so I would not be surprised if we reverse during the news again. But the dollar is looking strong. The dollar is looking better. Okay, dollar is looking strong. In the short term, for the next 30 minutes, maybe. Let's see what happens here. What we're trying to do, we're trying to enter a trade. Based on that, simply just look for the trade setup itself, enter, and then you know, get in profit, secure ourselves, and wait for the news to come out already in position. All right, that's one. Are you in Australian dollar, US dollar? Not yet. No. You will see me entering a limit order here, or an order in general. So I'm not in yet, no. I'll wait for the right moment. I'll wait for the right moment to enter. Which cold crypto wallet do you prefer? Just the ledger. I have one right here. Where is it? The Ledger Nano X, for example, is one of them. Okay. Lorenzo, I want to pay by crypto for the V2. You can open a customer support ticket. Gold is falling like it's nothing. Yeah, of course, when the dollar is coming up finally after a while, you see that reaction here from the dollar itself. That will push the gold down immediately after the massive expansion. So the bigger the expansion, also the bigger the actual pushback down for gold as well here. Look at that. It's gonna go for all the liquidity underneath. It's gonna go for all that liquidity that has been built up and established here before. But first, before it does, it goes up to take out the liquidity first to fuel itself to reverse price down and take out everyone that was long there. Pretty genius, if you ask me. One minute till the stock market, New York Stock Exchange opens. Indeed, the dollar. Keep a close eye on it right now. Still coming up strong. Australian dollar is not really reacting well. This is not overall not a good sign. This is what I was looking for and waiting for right now. How is the US dollar, Australian dollar against the US dollar reacting when the dollar is not, you know, looking that strong, when the dollar is coming back a little bit? Usually what you tend to see is that if the Australian dollar doesn't really come down while the dollar is pumping this hard, usually when it then comes down, Australian dollar shoots up. This is what I've personally experienced here. So it's actually holding, Australian dollar is holding very, very well. I guess that's what we're seeing here right now. Otherwise, you would already see a massive decline here of the Australian dollar against the US dollar. So for me, that's not the right moment. If the dollar decides to come down right now a little bit, you will see the Australian dollar against the US dollar immediately coming up. So it's actually artificially holding price up to when the dollar comes down, just shoot up. That's the reason why I'm not entering this trade, even though it looked like one of our perfect, like, regular setups. You know, the setups that we're always looking for. For me, that's not the right moment right now to enter here. What do you think of the SPX? Yeah, yesterday we traded the SPX from the top to the bottom, pretty much, coming down significantly. At this particular moment, though, I think that we are now reaching a crucial zone where we're trying to hold on towards to. We're in that level right now, as you guys can see here. We are in the month. All right, we have to be aware, have to be careful for that low, unless, you know, we break this low. I would not go short right now here. Either you're gonna wait for a pullback, you're gonna look for the retracement to the downside, you know, and that's it, or waiting for a higher high, then look for a higher low, then look for the continuation there. Wow, I changed the air conditioning and it started to feel like I am in my home country. Suddenly I'm freezing here. What's today beverage? Well, I'm not in a trade right now, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. All right, we're gonna get into a trade first. Then I'm gonna look for a beverage, a nice beverage here. Can we check oil? Yeah. There we go. What country are you in? Well, I'm in Bali right now. I'm in Bali, Bali. You need an air conditioning in this country, for sure. That's a guarantee. All right, interesting what oil is doing right now. The overall bias for me on oil right now is that we could come down a little bit after that massive expansion to the upside. We are still in this zone here. Okay, we have been trading oil yesterday as well. We had a good trade in oil. We are now in that zone. Look at that, super clean, super clear at this particular level. All right, we tapped into the range. You see right now that we are holding here, that we are facing that resistance right now. We have that massive imbalance here. We had that massive loss expansion. Also, we took out that high previously as well, so that high has been taken out, and now you can clearly see that we are we are trying to push down a little bit. So, you know, anything related to the dollar, the oil right now is actually pretty decent. We saw this initial reaction. I like this one as well. I was looking at an entry from roughly around that zone right there, a little bit higher, but we're already getting rejected on the 1 hour from that level, a little bit on the higher time frame. So what I see here is if you break this low, after you break this particular high, we might see the continuation to the downside right now due to the fact that we have built up some, you know, liquidity right here. We have built up the trend as well. If you look on 1 minute, it's maybe more clear that we're having that the liquidity underneath right here. So any particular, you know, move to the downside could be indicating that we can go short on the US oil. I think this is actually a very nice setup again, same as yesterday. Azar, Aftab, been here a long time. How are you, Lorenzo? Didn't know you also trade 1-1 ratio. You trade like 1-4 when I was around. Oh, that's a very long time ago, my friend. Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, my friend. Let's set up the information here. News coming in like 25 minutes for the dollar again. Frank says yes, do miss the bigger R trades. Yeah, the reason why is because it has a lower win rate. It has a lower win rate. That means that if people come to the stream once or twice, then you know, they only catch a losing trade here. While once, if we have a strategy with a proven 70% win rate like we have now, maybe a little bit higher, roughly around 70-75%, then you know, it's better for the people that are watching. EJ breaking. We'll have a look at it in a second. How old were you when you started trading? I was good question. I think I was 23 years old. 23. Quinton says Bybit versus Binance. Which one is better for this weekend to trade? We're gonna talk about it later. We will talk about this on stream. We're gonna go through that stuff as well. We're gonna compare. Are you using ref codes for Bybit? Should I wait? I need to find out. I need to figure that stuff out. But apparently there are some bonuses stuff. And if we trade live together, we might be able to use them. So yeah, it's up to you. Okay, we're breaking. We're breaking quickly as well. Wow, look at that reaction. Waiting for that moment. Was waiting for that. Let's see where is our stop loss. Our risk to reward, yeah, we have massive potential here. Yeah, massive potential. I need to see how far we can take it, but we can definitely take a nosedive back down, step by step. Let's see first here in the 5 minutes right now. Closure in 20 seconds. You see, we're getting bought up. Patience wins here. Is this trade active? No, you see my trades underneath here. You know when I enter, you see it. You should be able to see it on screen. I trade from TradingView, so I do not trade from MetaTrader or anything like that. So everything is in here. This is the whole terminal. We didn't close below. If we have closed below, we would have placed the limit order or maybe market if it was right around that level. But we didn't close below that level. We didn't. We actually wicked, took the liquidity, tapped up. Now we're coming down. If we break that low, we can place a. When we see a closure, we can place a limit order here. Yeah, the reason why I do this right now, I traded always from MetaTrader. I think the people that were in the community before, they know. But I was swapping between, you know, this and then a MetaTrader platform because I like to analyze my trade setups in TradingView. And then it was quite annoying. Now everything happens in here. Again, 3-minute candle closure above. Yes, Quinton, correct. What is the most important success in trading? Well, let the trades come to you is definitely something that really improved my win rate overall. Let me write it down because people might get confused. Chris says win on EJ. Yeah. Actually looking very, very good right now. That's actually what I wanted to see here. Breaking that low. Five-minute candle closure. Almost done as well. Interesting, interesting. Very volatile at the moment as well. So Euro GBP played out. Congrats, congrats. Well, not for us. We marked it as a loss for sure. Yeah, okay, stream title. Okay, yeah, thank you so much. Alright, we're waiting for this candle closure here. By the way, we are trading crypto as well, by the way, already. For the people that want to know more, all right, we're turning a $650 account. I started with a $650 account. We are now at around 2 grand, but I added some more money, so we're roughly around a little bit less here. I think it's right. It's probably around. Let's see what it is. And I'm doing this to prove to you guys that you can grow a small account into a bigger account. Right? That's what I'm doing here. We are at 1,553. We are at 100. So $1,700 right now, which is roughly 140%. All right. I can't wait to show the strategy on crypto as well. I'm gonna explain everything as well with Bybit and everything, or Binance or Qcoin. We need to figure it out. But yeah, if you guys can wait patiently for that, we're gonna take our full time to explain everything then. Andy Pizza, this is the 3rd time your setup worked for me, even after the stop loss was hit. Yeah. Well, great, my man. Congrats. That's better. That's great. No. I mean, the bias is solid. The bias that I'm looking for usually are playing out. The only thing is sometimes with the timing itself of the execution of the trade. This is where we lose sometimes as well. That's yeah, part of the game right there. Are you gonna tell the strategy on Discord? Yeah, on YouTube. On YouTube. Alright, we're gonna enter soon here. We're gonna keep a close eye on this. We have news coming in about 15 minutes as well. Let's see what we have. There we go. We're still ranging around level. I think we need to be patient here. We need to wait for the closure. We have that 15-minute zone as well. We have not closed below. The 5-minute zone is closing now in roughly 2 minutes and 48 seconds, I believe. So based on that, if you see a closure below, we enter. Especially after these 2 wicks right there. It's only a higher confirmation if you see like 2 wicks and then the third one closes below. Like usually it's a good sign. So it's actually good if he can close below it right now. Otherwise we wait for an entry, and that should give us the right entry in general here. Dollar came down, is actually holding here so far. We have news coming in like 10 minutes from now. Basis is gonna win. Diva, yes, Lorenzo, many people say that no retail traders make money in the long term, 10 years plus, no matter how profitable their strategy is. What's your opinion on this? It's a really broad statement. I do not know where you get this information from. I do also not know who these many people are. Because it really matters who is saying that. If selling, what's the TP? Well, if you guys know how we trade, usually we have multiple TPs right here. So that means that we're going to take it down. We're going to secure ourselves at some point. And then, you know, in my opinion, you can sell a really wide TP now. And then later you can manage it accordingly right here. Okay. So far, we're not in yet. We're seeing it's coming up right now pretty strongly. That's why we wait for closure. Super important. Abu says, bro, your supply and demand correlation strategy rocks. Thank you. Amazing, amazing. Oil is ranging. Yeah, oil is ranging at the moment, but that's good. That's only a good thing. Could be distributing as well. It could be in a distribution schematic. Like the Wyckoff guys would say so. It's very important that the dollar is holding here so far. Yes, we can make an internal higher high, but that doesn't mean nothing if this is not broken eventually, which is the 101.7. That needs to break. And if that breaks, then we have a lot of potential here. But yeah, to get back to your question, if some people say that nobody can make money, even my own father doesn't believe that I could make money trading. So yeah, it depends who says that. All right. He says, yeah, but there's always a robot better than you. I said, yeah, but you have to check. Look at my stats. Look at my portfolio. Look at my statistics. Yeah, but yeah, you know, yeah. Nothing I can do. Well, let's wait for this one. Okay, it's important that the dollar holds here above this particular level. This is actually really good. I'm gonna keep oil open right now at the moment. Then at the same time we will look at some dollar pairs, of course. Some dollar pairs right now as well. We are waiting for news to come out first. We cannot wait like 5 minutes before the news here. You know, we need to really wait here before we can make a move. Beautiful reaction, beautiful reaction. Very clean. What's the, yeah. My dad is supporting me. That's amazing. That's amazing. Pops are always old school. Yeah, it depends. It depends. They read an article about some supersonic, you know, AI, artificial intelligence, you know, bot, trading bot. And it's true. It's actually true, you know. But you know, if there are winners, there are losers. So they need to take the money from someone. Yeah, Aladdin, exactly. Yeah, the most important lesson that I learned as well, and I think that's the most important, if you have parents that are not supporting you in what you want to do here, like, of course, you need to really respect them. That's number one. Number one rule, you have to really respect them. You have to really listen to them objectively. You know, what are their arguments? Not emotionally, no, objectively listen to them. Like, what are their arguments, all right? What is the reason why they do not support you in this reason? Because maybe they have a very good point, and maybe they're right. And maybe they are in their place to say that, they are in their right to say that. And, you know, because we all know that parents usually want to have the best for you. Then on the second hand is, okay, then we need to think about, okay, what's their perception of life, right? Is it different to your perception of life? Okay, because maybe there could be a reason why he gives an answer like that, right? So they have to just let go. I say, yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. And just do it regardless, you know? But it needs to make sense. You cannot just randomly go against your parents. You have to respect them at all costs. As long as you objectively understand why he or she is saying something like that. But there are other examples. My mother, you know, super open-minded. You know, she would support me in anything. Anything I do, anything I say, regardless. She says, you know what, I believe in you. You're gonna make it happen somehow. Different mentality. Do they watch your streams? I don't know. I know my mother watches my streams sometimes for sure. Okay, the dollar right now is still holding relatively good here. Oil is ranging at this particular moment. We're gonna have an alert set. We have an alert set on that level now. So yeah, the next setups. We're ranging a lot here, I have to say. The London session was really clean. Really clean structures right now. I have to say this New York session is a little bit more choppy. In my opinion right here. So yeah, we're gonna wait for this news to come out in 3 minutes. Based on that, we're gonna wait for the next setup. Yeah, and then we're gonna look for our continuation here. My answer is you should do more podcasts on trading. Yeah, so I'm moving to my new house. We are building. We're almost finished with building our new villa here. So I will be, you know, we're doing some inside work right now. We're fixing the bathrooms, like this type of stuff. So once this is done, I will build a new studio in our new place from next month, somewhere in May. And then from that moment, I will definitely do some more actual podcasts as well. Because then we have a really nice place to do so, to stream from, to place these particular, to record these particular podcast interviews, you know, that type of stuff. Overall, the dollar is looking very decent, looking very good here. Okay, beautiful, you know, higher high on both ends here. Retracement. It seems like we're looking for the continuation. 2 minutes, we have news coming. So dollar is looking, I have to say, very decent here. All right, looking very good. Might, yeah. Let's see what can happen here. Most important thing is to have a look at the dollar right now while the news is coming out. We have 1 more minute to go. 1 more minute to see what's going on here. Okay. If the dollar is indeed bullish, all the news have been negative right now, by the way. So this could be the first bullish news here. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? If it's negative again, you will see it turning around. There we go, almost done. News coming very quickly. Dollar coming down. Probably bearish. That is probably bearish. That's what we're talking about. Building liquidity, reversing. Still waiting for the outcome. Investing.com is really slow lately. Like I'm actually, it's really slow. But I could already see on the dollar itself right now that it was negative news. Again. Again and again and again. Yes, that's why we did not enter yet. Obviously, indeed. Look at that structure as well on the Australian dollar right here. Look at that, look at the text. Save valuable time with faster stock and data tools. GoPro now. Are we serious? Aha, thank you so much for sharing, bro. I didn't even see that. They could have made it much better. Because then I would have already done it. Okay, that's a very smart move from them, by the way. GoPro now to save valuable time with faster stock data. So they're gonna lose a lot of people. They're gonna make you pay for free data. This is no promotion, by the way. $20 a month. 20 pounds a month. All right. They give you the data they gave us before. Forex Factory, my man, what's happening? Hope you're doing well, brother. Okay. Massive rejection here. Massive rejection from the dollar again. Created high, breaking the lows. All the liquidity was there in the build. All right, so that means that yeah, I think simple. We're gonna look for we're gonna wait for the volatility to come down a little bit. Then I resume in the best possible set. But I think it's gonna be very hard for the dollar to now break this high again. I'll be very surprised if they do. Around this time as well. So yeah, any pullback, you know, continuation maybe, you know, coming down here. We have a lot more ground to cover still until we're in that zone here. So breaking the lows, all the liquidity here was already taken out. So these highs were already taken out here beforehand. So I think it's just time to come down right now. Let's have a look here. Let's see what we have. We have also all right. GA also came down right there. That means the yen is pushing further. There we go. Also didn't create a lower low. Overall good day. Started with a loss in the UK 30 and now made 2 sniper entries in gold. First short from 2031.7 to 2025 after a long from 2021 to 2030. Fantastic, brother. Yes, now we had an amazing London session. New York today is a little bit more unstable in my opinion here. We had 2 major news coming out. You saw that reaction here. Very choppy overall, I have to say. With our strategy right now. Regardless, we are still going to look for that setup here. You see, oil. Yes, we are not there yet at oil. Still looking for that zone. That's what I was waiting for. All right, that's another story for later. In Discord right here, talking about natural gas. Another story. Overall, euro is still looking weaker at the moment here. All right, so the euro is looking weaker. There we go, finally. All right, beautiful. We're waiting for that moment for a long time. Let's go to oil. That's the one I was waiting for right now. Beautiful, 5 minutes. Candle closure in around 3 minutes again. We saw the rejection right here. Okay. Use oil, yes. I was waiting for this one to come down. The dollar is doing what it wants to do here. It's coming up. It's getting bought up. We didn't close that candle, obviously, indeed. If you would have closed this candle like that, yeah. But now we're just getting bought up straight away. All the liquidity has been taken out underneath. So very, very interesting here. The dollar, but the oil is exactly doing what we wanted to do. So gonna stick with the oil for now. Which website do you use for the news from now on? Forex Factory. What about the yen? The yen is looking very strong here again. Probably reversing right now as well. If the dollar decides to make that move to the upside. It's still holding very, very strong right now at the moment. Yes, maybe we might see this low. If we break that low, we might see the pullback if the dollar decides to really turn around here. Need to put my focus on oil at the moment here. In the UK, you need a pro account to be able to trade crypto. Really? What do you mean with a pro account? Let me know. Yes, it's true they banned futures trading in the UK. Is it also in the... Yeah, I need to see which platform exactly they banned it on here. Because they also did that in the Netherlands as well. Apparently there are still ways. I need to figure it out indeed. Good point. Thank you for sharing. Okay, I have set a limit order right now for US oil. Crude oil inventories, yes, correct. Not really worried about that at the moment. Mustafa, yes, bro, is the same. DXY completely comes back. Yes, it's back again. It's absolutely crazy. Really wild. What's going on today with the it's crazy. Look at that. Look at that massive manipulation coming down, coming up as well. Again, it makes a lot of sense again. We have the NFP coming out, but because of course the bank holiday as well, we have the bank holiday during the NFP. I'll show you guys real quick. This will have a massive impact on the market right now. And the volatility we're seeing here. So it's either going to be an amazing day or it's going to be a very bad day for you today. One of those. And that is, sorry, I need to check out the overall week. Let me confirm this with you guys real quick. There we go. So we have the non-farm payrolls. At the same time, a banking holiday because it's Good Friday. Okay? So expect a lot of volatility tomorrow as well. Around the NFP here. Okay? Lorenzo, what is this? WTI called on MetaTrader? I think it's called crude oil or something in that manner. I'll have a look at it right here. So for example, in regards to the oil news, so let me go over that one as well here. They do expect, you can see it right here as well. So if there's increase in crude oil, if it's less than expected, all right, it implies greater demand and is bullish for the crude prices. The same can be the decline in inventories is more than expected here. All right. So if it's lower, as you guys can see here, lower than the forecast, usually it's bullish. If the actual result is lower than the forecast here. Lorenzo, do you need a pro account to trade crypto? I have no idea what you mean with that. Bruce says, start trading. I need some money. Okay, I'm entering now. I'm not, by the way, guys. Be careful. One more trade for today. If this is the last, then we close the stream. If it's a win, it's a win. Okay. It has to do with risk management, not with you guys. You know, I love you guys. With my overall portfolio here. If I lose 2 trades, I usually quit. I usually not trade more than that because it's pretty rare. Also, losing 2 trades in a row. But it can happen sometimes. Sorry guys, I didn't want to scare you. The other one, dollar, yeah, I would be very careful with dollar right now. Like, unless you're in already, okay? I will be very careful. Be very careful. Rafal says, can never joke around your few accounts blown. Yes, sir, I 100% agree. I have to be careful indeed. But yeah, no, we cannot force a trade here either on stream. If you want to keep our scoreboard up like that, you know, we'll make some money. We need to be strict. We need to be strict. We need to have a right risk management and stuff, and our setups are the same. Our setups are usually identical, and the reason why is because then it's very good and easy to compare the setups you trade. And then the data that you generate overall is quite accurate. Okay, euro is coming down still. Euro is a week, as what we said at the beginning of the stream. It has been coming down since Japanese yen is coming up again. Every single time it tends to come down, it comes up again. So it's looking very, very good here. The dollar, yeah, whatever the dollar is doing, I would be careful. So I'm gonna stay out of the market in regards to the dollar for now. With that, you know, manipulation happening here, you know, I'm gonna be careful right now. You know, coming down, coming up, shooting up, coming back down, and so on and so on. Okay. So yeah. That's not the right moment, I think, in my opinion, here for the dollar. If we want to trade something like the yen, we really need to break down one of these levels first, or on the lower time frame, come down a little bit slower, start building liquidity to the upside, and then maybe trade and look for the continuation up. So it's either one of those here. Mr. Lorenzo, do you have my FX book track record? No, I'm unprofitable. So I would be afraid to show you. Yeah, we need to be patient, oil indeed. I think we are not, we have our sell limit placed. Okay, we are not in yet at this particular moment. I'm in a GU short at the moment with 12 stop loss in EU short at 125040. Let's have a look here. Let me have a look here. Seven minutes is the Crude oil inventories. We might cancel our limit order for now and wait until that's coming over, because we are hanging around our entry right now. We are seeing some increase in volume. We might cancel our sell limit. Okay. Wait for that to come out first, because it's 6 minutes. We can wait 6 minutes, see if that happens here. Lorenzo, I've known you for so long, but I have no idea when your birthday is. My birthday is in October, my friend. My birthday is in October. October. Yes, sir. 5 minutes to go. Give me 1 second, guys. Be right back. Getting a drink real quick now. News coming very, very soon here. Okay, 3 minutes to go. Look at the oil. Look at oil right now. Thank you for rating. I couldn't wait any longer. I needed a drink here. Are you guys understand? Okay, what's happening? Okay, we are at that zone still. We are at that zone right now. We're exactly at our entry. Pretty much, right? Still, for people that entered there. News is coming in like 2 minutes from now. Let me get my headphones right here. So we were around our entry, guys. We were around our entry for a period of time here. One minute to go. A little bit over 1 minute. 2 minutes to go. Okay, you guys are all in. If you guys are all in right now, then that's fine. It's up to you. You should be in profit still. You should be around your entry right now. So it's up to you what you want to do here. One minute to go. Oh shit, Forex Factory, super important. Where's the Forex Factory? How can I filter out the weaker? Let me see what we have. Oh, there we go. New platform. Need to apply real quick. Coming out very, very soon here. "20 seconds. We might enter straight away. It depends on the. I have my set. I have it ready. It just depends on the news here. No outcome yet. Oil is coming up a little bit, but the news is not there yet. It's good, should come right now. We need a new account. Okay, it's bullish here. All right. All right, bullish here for oil. Hey, good that we waited here. For the people that entered here, you had a very long time to close your position. So don't come with me now saying, yes, you know, I lost my money. Because it was on an entry for a long time. It even went into profit real quick as well. So yeah, that means that we simply look for the reaction. If you create a lower low, maybe we look for a new entry here. But overall, if it's news, it's bullish, then we should be able to break this high here. All right, let's have a look at that one. Everyone takes responsibility to what to do best. Yes. So what I did, I canceled the limit order. So if they already were in because of that, then it might be true. They might have a really good point here, but it was very long around the entry, so they had all the chance to close still their position as well. And some of them did as well, so that's good. Okay, I'm gonna go to the market one more time. I'm gonna scroll to all the things that I'm looking for right now. See if there is one last opportunity that we can take here. Our Bybit trade is doing well. Already doubled here. Entered beautifully a short here. Can't wait to talk about this in the weekend. We are making serious gains with a really small account. Can't wait to see, to show you and explain you how you can actually make money in the cryptocurrency markets here. Trust me, you're gonna be mind blown. You are gonna be mind blown. Let me tell you that. What's your balance? What's your equity on crypto? Well, I'm just testing out a new strategy. I started purposefully with a $650 account. We are over $2,000 right now. Okay? We started with a $650 account. I started this Saturday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We more than tripled the account with solid risk. No crazy, risk whatsoever. No flipping. No degen investing. No. Trading. In and out. Analyze the market. Correlations, everything related to that here. I can't wait to show you guys. Let's go to gold real quick. Okay, this is good. This was a massive candle. We had not a closure underneath. Now we're coming down. Any pullback is pretty bullish actually. Pretty beautiful here. Retrace, retest, entry on gold. Especially if the dollar decides to make that move up here. We saw that massive closure underneath and now we're making that higher high. This is a significant higher high, so this could change the game for the dollar. Okay, we were kind of like, okay, stay out of the dollar, but if it breaks and closes above this high, a different story, because then we have closed that. Yeah, let me test you guys real quick. What is the reason why it suddenly becomes interesting to look for dollar pairs again? Let me know. Lorenzo, is crypto free on the weekend? Yes, 100%. All USD pairs positive if it comes up. Took out liquidity and broke high. Charles is looking like breaking an important high. VJ says yes. Dutch government, yes. So do not apply yet. We're gonna explain everything here because I'm gonna show you something amazing. It has to do with a trading competition. I cannot tell too much yet, but we're gonna do a trading competition. So you need to be patient with signing up and stuff. We're gonna do everything live on stream together first before we actually start. Okay, dollar did this thing here. Okay, the reason why this is now interesting is because this high created this low. It took out this low. Now this low took out this high. This high, sorry. Okay? So again, this high took out this low. From here, we took out this high. But that's why now it becomes important again. We have officially changed the dynamic of the trend here for the dollar, which is kind of mind-blowing actually, looking at the manipulation that happened overall. Which is crazy if you think about it. Okay, so yeah. Let's see if you can close this candle above here as well on the 15 minutes, super important. For gold, that could mean that we can close below on the 15-minute here as well, and then we retest and go down if that actually happens. So if the dollar closes above, our last chance, in my opinion, for this stream is gold here. So let's keep a close eye on the dollar right now. So yes, wait with signing up yet, because if you do not sign up, you cannot apply through. You cannot apply for our trading competition, which we're gonna launch. That would be unfortunate. In a weekend, and it's actually crazy. So I'm working then. You know, from Monday to Friday in the community, in Forex, you know, the industry itself, with you guys every day streaming. If not there, we are on Discord. Then in the weekend, we're gonna do crypto. I mean, we're non-stop working, like non-stop monk mode, only focusing on you know, waking up, trading, going to bed, thinking about trading, waking up, trading. That's our life right now. But we have a vision. We have a vision. And we're gonna reach our goals here. Oreo coming down. I kept a very close eye on Oreo as well. We are seeing it getting rejected at that particular level. That's a great sign overall. Didn't take out any highs regardless here. Overall, it looks pretty solid here. Looks pretty good. Do you still have time for your family? Yes, sir, I have. 100%. I mean, they also understand what I'm doing though, you know, at the same time. They know what I'm building and like what we are building here in the community and what kind of like army we are creating here. If I can call it an army. So this is amazing, by the way. This shows us a lot of potential again. What channel is the crypto trading on? Here, the same channel. All right, had to see closure right there. Dollar is getting pushed down pretty significantly here. Okay, I think it took out a lot of stop loss that were built up there. That's how you want to see closures. Okay, important, important, important. David said, if I fly to Bali, will you one-on-one mentor me? Yes. Yes. Euro Canadian dollar was a good setup, but not sure anymore. Okay, let's have a look at it real quick. Same for the oil. We have still our eyes on oil, if not gold. So yeah, I don't want to quit. I don't want to quit. I want to see one more setup. One more trade at least. I don't know how long we're streaming now. 2 hours, 30 minutes. Okay. Easy, easy. Okay, we're coming to that level. I have to say, overall looks pretty bearish to me right now. Like, it will be surprising if it would come up here. It depends on the volume in the market, but the volume seems pretty good to me right now at the moment. Still. So yeah, Euro's tanking. So it shows a lot of potential. The Canadian dollar is also not particularly strong as well at the moment. We haven't broken that crucial zone here, but the euro is definitely leading. Leading the euro Canadian dollar here. What you really want to see is that the Canadian dollar is actually showing some more strength. So you look, in order for you to really take a really solid trade in regards to the forex pairs, you want to see a big contrast between two different currencies. So you want to then time it correctly. So you need to identify a strong currency and a weak currency. And because you have identified both of them, then you need to have the perfect timing to look for the entries. All right, so it's first looking at the overall market, then looking at each particular currency, the strength of each currency. You know how we do that right now. Looking at the technicals of these currency indices right here. Okay, then based on that, we have a contrast, one strong, one weak. Then we're looking for the timing in the market to look for the right entry at the right moment to enter our position here. And that's usually how we trade. And that's how we have executed trades. That's why we have 43 wins, 14 losses. Over the last couple of months, 3 months. Today, we had one loss. Today we had one loss on the New York session. In the London session, we had a win. New York session, we had a loss today. Can happen sometimes. Can happen. We have these days sometimes. So the dollar needs to break above. And close above, actually. We have a closure in around 1 minute and 30 seconds. So we're coming very close right now. So in regards to Bali, yes. So the reason why I don't love to live in Dubai, I like Dubai as well. I would love to live in Dubai as well. But the best thing to do is to live in both. You know, if you're in Bali, you can chill, island life, you know, you can build your community, you can build your brand, you can do whatever you want here. Almost 1 minute candle closure. Very good. You can have an amazing life. Everything's set up. Really good food. You know, perfect, right? And then in Dubai, it's more of a, you know, if you have an apartment there, you can do some business. You know, it's like a different lifestyle. So it's like good to live in both and to switch it up a little bit. Are the charts going crazy because of the Eastern holiday? No. So we have the NFP. First of all, it's the first week of Q2. It's the midweek as well. It's Wednesday. Usually there is more volume on a Wednesday regardless. This is beautiful, by the way. Then secondary, we have the NFP coming on Friday. But because it's Good Friday, you know, the bank holiday is there. So they cannot trade during the NFP, which is interesting. So that means you see a lot of volatility happening right now. It's a combination of multiple factors here. Okay, done. Close your buff. So this is a very good sign here for the dollar. The dollar has been taking out all that liquidity. So there, in my opinion, there is not now at this particular moment like a reason for the dollar to come back down. Okay, so I only would assume that the dollar is looking stronger right now at the moment. Okay. So this is a great sign here. So that means that gold right now can potentially come down again. At this particular moment, come down more. Okay, we have been taking out a lot of that liquidity, so we might pull back one time. We might see gold weakening right now after a significant pump period to the upside already for a long period of time, leaving us with a tremendous amount of liquidity here. The dollar right now has been taking out the liquidity underneath here. So if you then break the highs and you come back down, you retest, create a new high, there is no reason for it to come down in the short term, in my opinion. When looking at what we're seeing here, already all the liquidity potentially taken out before. So if you're looking at the negative correlation between gold and the dollar, then you could indicate that, you know, gold could come down right now. So yeah, maybe look for the retracement and then the potential combination, then, you know, the new low and then a potential entry right there. USD is coming down. That's a very good sign. That could be interesting right now indeed to look at. Beautiful, beautiful low broken as well. One second, guys. 1 second. Guys, my initial trade never got closed for oil.
Bruh.
What?
Bruh.
My initial trade never got closed. I scammed you guys. I scammed you guys. Oh my god. Yeah, that's not fair. We're not gonna count this trade though. Don't worry about it. We will not count this trade. Okay, gold. It's either gonna be gold. Let's see what else we have. Who is still in oil right now? By the way, just to check here. Who is still in oil? Everyone. Oh my god, okay. One. And okay, David, yeah, Markwold, Stacy, Spine, James, Flawless, Andy, Oscar, Markwold. Yes, today's something else indeed. Oh, Wazy, German, Abdo, Slick, Rafal, Charles. No, guys, let me be very honest to you guys. I would never scam you guys. I would never do something secretly behind. Like, I really promise you guys here. All right, I think you guys know it from all the streams that we did before. All right, you see me hitting stop losses all the time. When I lose, and also when I win, you see me around the entry for a long period of time here. Now, this really just happened. Okay. Well, everyone is in though, so everyone should be in profit here. So congratulations if you are in profit right now. To compensate, I will regardless not tag it in because it's not consciously done. Okay, so yeah, will not be a winning trade here. We will be at 0-0-1 here. I'm actually like looking at it right now. Maybe not. I'm not even sure if I wanna keep it open. I mean, we're broke the initial structure retested to create a lower low, so that's decent. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Couldn't watch the whole stream. How many are we in so far? So we actually are on break even now if you would calculate this one. Otherwise we have one loss. Okay. So dollar is closing above here, making a move. There is no need for the dollar right now to come back down. So the dollar pairs will only be, looking bearish in my opinion. The Australian dollar against the US dollar Euro against the US dollar. Only thing with the Australian dollar is the Australian dollar is holding extremely strong. So you see the euro dropping hard. You see GU following, tapping into that beautiful zone here. This zone was shared by one of our traders, by the way. SMC setup itself, so it was crystal clean. Really, really beautiful. We just tried a different strategy on our stream here. So that was that. So that's why you see the dollar right now making a move. There's no need for it to come down, in my opinion here. This could have an impact also eventually on the oil price as well, by the way, when thinking about it right now. Same as, of course, gold that we're looking at right now. Okay? Gym time, my man. Much love, man. See you next time. See you next time. Jonathan says, hey, misclicks happen. I sat down once, I grabbed my mouse, closed the position while and draw down, lost $400. Yeah, I have made more mistakes than that. I had placed one time my stop loss manually somehow one time as well, and my stop loss was so I lost a 0, right? So instead of 0.0 blah blah, it was 0.x6, right? So I missed out on a 0 in my stop loss, and that shoot me to a $12,000 loss. So I've been there. I've been there before. This happened a couple years ago as well, and at that time there was a lot of money for me as well. So yeah, part of the game. Yeah, we're coming up already. I'm gonna keep a very close eye on this though. So far, lower, 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 high, rejection as well. Guys, if you like what we do regardless, then please smash that like button. We'd highly appreciate it. Okay, we have right now 300 likes. Yeah, we are going to do a giveaway today. I forgot to talk about it. All right, you do not have to... let me see real quick. Give me 1 second here. We're gonna do something else with our giveaway today here. If you want to join our giveaway, you can do something, and you can do something different here right now in Instagram here. We're gonna give away $100 regardless. Okay, let's do it right now. Let's give away $100. If we can get it to 400 likes, we are at the 331 likes right now. If we can get it to 400 likes, we have 700 people watching. 400 likes. That's 60 more likes, and we're gonna go straight away and do a $100 giveaway. Because regardless, if I win or lose, we're gonna give away some either some money, prop firm challenge. You guys can decide. What do you guys want? Let me know what you guys want. All right. Prop firm challenge. Cash. What else do we have? No, I think that's it. Let me know what you guys want here. Money. Okay. All right. So, if you want to join, what you can do here is you can, tag 2 of your friends in this video. Look for the core. I'm not playing around right now. I'm going to put my stop loss and break even quite quickly. This is a major move to the downside here. Ooh, falling knife. Falling knife, falling knife. That's the strategy I'm looking for, right? You want to look for the correlations. You want to look for higher time frame rejections. You want to look for, supply getting rejected on supply. Then you want to break structure and you want to align with the index that's correlated. Like over time, we win. Over time, we really, really win. It's just patience, execution. Sometimes it goes against us. Overall, we win, all right? I'm not playing around right now. I'm going to put my stop loss and break even. Okay. If you want to join this, then you know what to do. Okay, you can tag 2 friends, smash the like button, tag 2 friends in the comment section. We'll pick a winner in like whatever, like 10 minutes from now. $100 cash. to support the fam. Make sure you only do one. Okay. You only post it one time to keep it fair and square towards other people in the community as well. Alright, USD cut, look at that. Look at the dollar right now. Yeah, there's no need to come down in my opinion, so maybe be careful with USD cut right now at the moment here. Even though it looks like a beautiful setup, we haven't tapped into that high again. If you see the dollar dropping internally on the 1 minute, maybe see a pullback here. Definitely possible though if you look at it right there, but not in my opinion a lower low. I don't think that we're gonna see something that matter. Let me confirm this also by taking it back towards this level. Yes, we're reaching that zone right now, 62%. We might see a short-term pullback, short-term though. You guys can see it here. Yes, the dollar has been pushing, but is the dollar strong enough? So you see it coming down right now, right? You see it coming here. You see the USD cut doing the exact same thing. Alright, the US dollar Canadian dollar is doing the exact same thing right here. You have that rejection already. If you look on the 5 minute, it's way more clear what I'm talking about. Or 50 minutes, sorry, way more clear. You can see that this high is a rejection here, alright? This high. Something that matter. But it all depends on the dollar right now. So be patient with gold right now at the moment. Because look how the dollar is reacting at the moment right here. Dollar is going down here. This is a beautiful structure. 20 seconds we have that 3 minute candle closure. So this is interesting now. When we look at the USD cut here. The USD cut needs to follow though. I'm gonna look for one more trade here. Okay, we're gonna give away our giveaway. We're gonna do a giveaway very soon. We're almost at 400 likes right there. If you guys want to join, you can by placing a like and comment under this video. Tag two of your friends. Maybe guys that are in trading, and then we'll pick a winner then from there. Okay, last potential trade in my opinion. That short-term pullback. We saw the rejection. It aligns in essence with our strategy here. The dollar needs to retrace and break a significant low right here. We are coming closer to that level, 107.772. Wait for the dollar to break this level. Okay. I want to see how it reacts. If it can come back down. All the liquidity has been taken, so we could see just a pullback. That's the only thing I'm looking for. Because I think there is a high chance of a continuation. I says only one comment with 2 friends tagged in your post on Instagram. Okay, yeah. Let's see. We are now at 400 likes. Amazing. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm not playing around right now. I'm gonna put my stop loss. Sorry for that. We're gonna copy my link real quick. We're gonna select a winner. Do it right now. $100 cash straight away in the bank. I will need your PayPal for that. If you have PayPal. I think everyone has PayPal. So that should be good. There we go. Don't worry about it. It will work now. DJ Spray says everyone in the trading game has no friends because of solo life and dedication. And this guy asked to flex with your friends. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. It was a good. It was a good try. I get it though. You're hustling. I get it. I get that lifestyle, man. Monk mode. I get it. I completely get it. You guys are our friends though, right? Okay, let's pick a winner right now. Let's do it. All right. 171 comments. All right. Let's make it happen right now. I don't have PayPal after that leaked email. No, I get that. I stand behind that. So if you win, then we fix something else. For sure. Okay. Let's click on it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Where is the song? I need a couple of more. I need to make it a little bit more spectacular. In 3, 2, 1. One second. There we go. The winner is my man Yellow 305. Congratulations, my friend. You won $100. Easy money. Easy money. Okay? Keep in mind, guys, giveaways almost every single stream. I forgot yesterday. I just literally wanted to do one yesterday. I forgot about it. So sometimes remind me. Just remind me. Okay? If I forget about it sometimes. Because our goal is to do a stream. We have been doing how many giveaways? How many giveaways have been doing already? I cannot even count it. Alright? So let me confirm this. Let me confirm this particular comment with you guys real quick. Make sure it's legit. All right. Let's have a little look here. Yellow 305. Yellow 305. Let's have a little look here. For all the others, you guys know we have so many giveaways, man. Your day will come. Your day will come. But let me confirm this first. Let's see. I'm scrolling. I am scrolling. I am going through it right now. Okay. I think it's legit. I realize not everyone has friends. I get it. You know, if you're hustling, you know, and like working your ass off like me, then, you know, it's lonely on the top, man. It's lonely at the top, all right? You don't need many people in your life. Let's be honest here. You need a couple of really solid connections, really good friends. I mean, you need a lot of connections, but you need a really close group circle of friends, all right? That's how I see it, at least. I have a small group of friends. I have more connections. So congrats. We, yeah. In regards to the giveaways, making sure that you guys can win. Maybe tomorrow. We're going to be back tomorrow as well. And this weekend when we trade crypto, man. Oh, we have something special. We will have something special. Hope you guys are ready for that. Okay, in regards to trading, to be honest, I think I'm going to quit for today. Alright? London session was amazing for me. Amazing. SMC was amazing during the New York session here, but we have a certain strategy we always implement. We use the same strategy now on this stream because I want to guarantee you guys a 70-75% win rate. Okay? That's the reason why we use this strategy, because it works. It works over time. Alright? Many of you guys know that. How many trades have we done fantastically before we have a loss? That's part of the game sometimes. Okay? I think it's enough for now. I think it's very choppy in the market at the moment as well. I'm going to observe the market a little bit. Going to prepare for tomorrow's session. However, tomorrow we're going to stream either London session in Discord plus again in New York session as well. Okay? We are going to make it, we're going to make it happen regardless here. So, Midgag says, Lorenzo, you have a lot of friends. We are your friends. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Lorenzo, what time will you be on this weekend? Around New York. It will be on a Sunday. New York Open. Alright, Sunday, New York Open. I'm the New York time, right? We know that the markets don't open in weekend. New York Open timing. We will announce it before also on YouTube as well. Okay? Miss the stream, but see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, man. Would your crypto live session be recorded and shared? Yes, it will be on YouTube like normal. Absolutely. Lorenzo, okay, quickly check GU. Pulling back, dollar is of course coming down a little bit right now. We are coming into a crucial zone here. We are tapping into this area of demand right here. I can already see it straight away. Tapping into that zone. If you take this zone here, we are in premium area, 70.5, 75%. We tapped into the 70.5 right now, and we actually came up from there. That was exactly the moment when the dollar made that bounce to the downside right here. Came down right now. However, the question is, are we going to break the 101.772, or are we going to break and create a new higher high? All right. So if you are in already, in is sure beautiful, you can, of course, take some profits, but also trail your stop loss and see from there. Right now, we are in a crucial level to bounce from, of course. This is 70.5, 79%. A pretty premium or discounted zone territory where you take a position from right here. Would have been also amazing to take profit if you entered here with that setup that was shared in Discord as well. Teresa said, thank you so much. You're a beast. Thank you so much, my man. I'm not in cryptos, but I'm going to be there coming Sunday. Let's go. Very, very important. We just had our trade. We just actually closed our crypto trade. I'm actually trading crypto as well while I'm streaming. Okay. So we had our closed. We had 2 trades, 187 and 113. Keep in mind, I only started with a $650 portfolio to prove that it works. Okay. So yeah, let's keep building. I'm building out a beautiful, absolutely fantastic, spreadsheet, which I'm going to share with you guys. So you can literally track every single trade. Okay. I'm going to put my trades in here as well. And I'm going to show you how it's possible that we actually can execute, win a profitable or use a profitable trading strategy that I can guarantee you is so good And I'm not joking. I was shocked when testing it. That I'm like, okay, this is something, we have something here. We absolutely have something here that you will not find on YouTube. All right? Maybe here and there, but not the way we trade it. Okay, so really, if you want to join that, I'm going to explain you how you can grow a smaller account into a decent size account in a very reasonable amount of time as well, with solid risk management. Only risking, I was risking around like $50 per trade or something like that at the beginning, which is absolutely not much if you think about it. Okay, so depends on your portfolio, obviously, but I will just show you the proof first. Sharing all the trades, so you have all the data, the whole strategy laid in front of you, and then of course analyzing and trading together in the weekend. Who does that? There will be a little bit more volume in the weekend regardless as well, because people start trading. Okay, people that are trading Forex during the week, they want to start trading crypto in the weekend. So you will still see some volume happening in the market here. Okay, gonna be perfect, gonna be beautiful. Thank you guys so much here. Tomorrow back on track here. We had one loss today. Okay, part of the game. We have been waiting for so long, so that one loss is just something that is part of the streams right now. You guys know it. We have been crushing it. So let's come back tomorrow with a fresh mind. Let's reset our brains. Okay, let's keep going, moving forward. And I'll see you in the next stream tomorrow. All right. Ciao, ciao.